Okay, I finally think I got like the actual best PVE build. It's metal and frost, but it's mainly just frost because the only really thing you need metal for is for reshape and remold, and then metal armament, and metal armament scales off of M1 damage and not iron sink. So you really don't need any high iron sink requirements, which is why you go pre-shrine. But here are the pre and post shrine stats that you want to go. Of course, build is in the description like always. Also, if I sound different, I am like extremely sick and it's really bad, but you know, the grind never stops. And then, okay, so for my equipment, I have, well, first off, this is not a Diluvian build. Do not do Diluvian Trial on this build because it has 380 health. It has no health. It will not be lasting in Hell mode or Diluvian or anything. It is purely meant for one-on-one bosses like Chaser, Aethron, Kaido, Primadol, and Ferryman, stuff like that. Mainly non-humanoid bosses because this has 51% damage versus monster, really high. And then I have Prophet's Cloak, obviously, for 20% pen on all my mantras. And then I have a 15%. I have a 15% damage versus monsters Iron Singer, and it has Drowned. You can technically, with a regular Delver Suster, you can roll 15% as a base, and then get an extra 5% and get 20% with Drowned. So it's just wild. 3 DVM earrings, and for the life of me, I cannot find a high DVM hood. I'm stuck with 4 DVM on my hood. So if you got, I think 7's the max, I need like 6 or 7. That'd be great. And then of course 9 DVM boots, 4 DVM. I'm missing a 4 DVM Dawn Fist, and then 4 DVM, 4 DVM, then 5 DVM. Then for the talents, you can slow down if you want. And then for the mantras, so I went Dawn Walker, Blinding Dawn, just proc Black Flash, and of course it does just a super amount of damage with Blinding Dawn. Blinding Dawn does a lot of damage. Then Frozen Servants, do not put a Blast Spark on it. It does not work well because when you use it in the beginning of the windup, you can't M1. It's not like that with regular Frozen Servants. And then Ice Carve, please go regular Ice Carve. Regular Ice Carve. Round Spark got completely gutted. It does no damage and you can't stack it with Warden's Blades anymore. So don't do that, and Spring Spark only hits some of the time, and regular Ice Carve, although you may not be able to M1 while using it, it does so much damage and it procs crystals unreasonably fast. Ice Cubes, I only have level 3 right now. I'm going up to the surface later to level that up. I have a Wind Jump to proc Speed Demon, and then of course Warden's Blades, that's just the PVE mantra. Metal Ball, you can replace this for Ice Skate if you want, because Ice Skate, you can use that to skip the library in floor 2. I just use Metal Ball because it has more opportunities than Ice Skate. Ice Skate's kind of conditional. And then of course Taunt for 25% extra damage. Ice Flock does not work on Aethron, do not try it. Also only level 2. The Metal Armament, level 1, or Moment, my bad. Only level 1 because it scales off of M1 damage, not Iron Sink, so there's literally no need to level it up. And then of course, again, my summary, really squishy, do not do Diluvian or Hell mode or anything like that. Again, just one-on-one bosses, that's what this is really good for. The reason it's so squishy is because you have no vitality, and you're investing just into proficiency in Song Chant. This build is crazy, and then of course you have crazy slots as the bell. It's not a high chance of heavy, it's pretty balanced out between the 3 weapon types, but it lasts like a minute and a half, so this crazy slot spell is really good. And then of course get Ardor. I do not have Ardor yet, but for the Murmur you would want to go Ardor because that way you can get Ardor's Scream, which is even more damage. This is just damage stack on damage stack on damage stack, and then of course Black Flash, and then Ice Monster's Crystallization. It does so much damage. I can't even like describe it, but this is like by far the best PvE build out of any of them.